Back when I did time stuff. I was also the first max level chosen in Warhammer Online. First max level Juggernaut on my server in Swartor. I did a lot of like leveling stuff back in the day. Like first to blanks and all that stuff. It's been fun. My E-Peen used to be gigantic. It really was. I had trouble moving it around. I had a small cart. Yeah. Legla24, thank you for the gaming sub. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. What happened? I got older. That's what happened. I got older and started realizing how little any of it mattered. And how much more important it is to just have a good time instead of get pointless accomplishments. Yeah. I feel like you grow out of it. Most people do. Not everyone does. But I did. I grew out of it. It was fun. Don't get me wrong. It was a good time, but it's all about learning, living and learning. Hey, XCar, what's up, buddy? How are you, man? Talking about first timers. There's one of them right there. Yeah, man. Yes, absolutely. I have EED, electronic erectile dysfunction. I do. And most people get it as they get older. EED is a big thing. It is. Dark Aphelion, good to see you. Thank you for your 52 months. I appreciate it. Thank you. Being level 3, are we there? Oh, we're so close. We're 3 blue away from level 3.
Uh-oh.
Hey, Beauregard Quitman! Thank you very much for your 5 bomb. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. What was my first Swartor server? I was on Bondar Crystal. Yeah, Bondar Crystal. Shadow, you're telling me, dude. You're telling me. I heard this game is Game of the Year. It is. This game is Game of the Year, 1999. Yep. Game of the Year, 1999. Dracontius, thank you for the 73 months, buddy. I appreciate it. I just realized I have all of my buttons for my rogue on here, and none of them are probably going to apply to Bard. Whoops. Let's see. Can Bards even pickpocket? I don't think so. Everything just says not usable. The assist key will work. I can still sit. I do have a butt. Hey, ding level 3. Awesome. I should probably go see if I can like sell some stuff and get some songs. I'm sure I have a more useful song now. Cool, Pouties. I'll go find him, dude. I'm sure I've got a. Oh, thanks, bud. I've been picking up some random stuff too. On some Bard songs, people here. I'll go take a look. Thanks, bud. Appreciate it. I'll be back in 1 second. Yeah, one thing I also very much hope to be in this one is more useful to a group. Unfortunately, with a rogue, rogues kind of suck for groups until later in Kunark. So if I do actually want to play this game for any period of time, like being able to log on in the evening and actually get a group somewhat quickly would be something I'd want to do. Hey, Chalando, what's up, buddy? Tartuccio. Oh, I love the name. Pathfinder. Hell yeah, dude. So, yeah, Bard is going to be a lot more group friendly, I think. I think that'll get more groups. Yeah. Thanks, Epion. Hey, Faucius. What's up, dude? How you doing? I think that. Okay, we're good. There we go. Cleric for grouping. Well, the thing is I want to be helpful to a group, but I can't take, because I talk to the stream so much when I stream this game. It's not a good idea for the group to be reliant on me. If you follow me, like I want to be helpful to a group, but I don't want them to rely on me. Because that would not be good for the group. You know, because again, when I'm streaming this game, I tend to like talk to the stream a lot, and yeah, you see where I'm going with it. You're picking up what I'm laying down, I think. Oh, we can't sell that. Okay. We got some gold. We got some gold. All right, where is this? Why does it tell me to go down to get to the bards? Where are the bard songs, bros? Bards are up here somewhere, aren't they? Girl, why are you telling me to go down? Oh, there we go. Bard's Guild right there. Boom. Perfect. Doesn't pay enough attention to be a healer? Yeah. Yeah. I think I pay enough attention to be a bard, though. I mean, I guess we'll see, right? Level 2. Here we go. We can get 2. Okay. So wait, only 2, 4. Oh, Lisa's locating lyric. That's terrible. Tell us Accelerando. That'll be good. But where is... Do I not get a 3? I guess I don't get a 3. Bad. I might be somewhere else. Level 3 is Jackson's Jig of Vigor. God, don't play that song, dude. No, you're gonna get me killed. Stop. Okay. Oh, it's like in Freeport? Oh, whoops. Oh yeah, bard songs, you gotta travel all over the world. They don't just give them to you. Yeah, you gotta go all over the place for that. That's right. Alright. Isn't there, there's like a thing you can do. I think it's with macros. You can macro, it's gonna kill me. Nice. You can like macro your songs now. Melody, that's right, it's melody. Does it just play the songs, or like how do you do it? Let's see. Don't forget to use Alakazam has bards, but oh, thank you. Yeah, I appreciate it. Melody 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. Okay. If I have 2 songs, it would be Melody 1, 2. Cool. Well, look at that, man. I tell you, what a time to be alive. Yeah, Melody feels like cheating. I agree completely. Thanks, Shambling. Appreciate it, bud. What if you miss a note? I'm just missing notes all over the place. I guess it just keeps playing. Okay, cool. Party boy, back on that EQ, man. Back on that EQ drug. You know it. Bongos, dude, the bongos. I'm an aspiring bard, so I'm not very good at this. I'm learning. I'm still learning, chat. I'm still learning. Is this on Yellowknack? Yeah, it's on Yellowknack. Midori Bushi, good to see you, bud. What does Melody do? So if what you used to have to do as a bard, these are my songs right now, and eventually I'll have 8 of them. So what you used to have to do with a bard is called twisting. And what that was is you would have to manually activate a song, and the second it started, the buff lasts 12 seconds. So then you'd have to turn it off, pick another song, do that, and you would essentially have to press a button like every few seconds, and you'd have to do that over and over and over and over. It was called song twisting. And the thing is what that did was it caused all good bards to get carpal tunnel syndrome, and they all banded together and sued. No, I'm just kidding. It basically was just really, really tough because that's what you had to do the whole time. It was carpal tunnel the class. So what they did is eventually the devs took pity on poor bards and they added in melody. And what melody does is you just type /melody and the spell slots of the spells. So in my case, 1 and 2, and it just does it for you. It just does it for you, and then you can have different melodies and stuff. So, yeah. So basically, it's a way to just play songs and do that kind of thing. Washed up Twitch viewer with the 22 months. Thank you, bud. But can the bard play Freebird? Eventually, yes. Freebird is actually a song that I think you get at level 43. What it does is it's a light fire dot. If you've ever seen people hold up their lighters at Freebird concerts, that's primarily in homage of the EverQuest spell. It's a light fire dot that basically sets anything around it on fire. Similar to what happens in concerts when Freebird is played with the lighters. Is EverQuest making a comeback? Sure. Let's go with that. Yeah. You sit on a throne of lies? What? How dare you? How dare you? How dare you? Can't call it a comeback when it never left. Yeah. I'm actually really looking forward to getting Bard Speed. I love Bard Speed. I've never actually had Bard Speed for my own. I've only been a person that has vicariously absorbed Bard Speed in a party. And I have to say that I'm pretty pumped for it. Yeah. I think EQ2 just opened a time release server. They did. So did EQ1. Yep. You look hot today? Yeah, I know. I've just turned the AC on recently. Car chat, is EQ2 any good? Yeah. EverQuest 2 is a more publicly accessible EverQuest. It is EverQuest 2 is a more traditional kind of almost theme parky MMO. It's a lot easier to get into EverQuest 2. Yep. Absolutely. So it also looks a lot better, which doesn't hurt for people that are looking for that. But no, EQ2, man, EQ2 is it's a solid offering. Mm-hmm. If I stop my songs, does that stop melody? Yeah, it does. Okay, good. I'm gonna make a hotkey for that. Let's see. I should have followed. There we go. Oh, we good. We good, Patties. We good. Cool. Perfect. If you type melody again, does it stop? It does. Perfect. Okay. Excellent. Don't forget to stop off in Burned Woods. Oh, God, Burning Woods. Yeah, man. I remember the run to Rivervale. You could pay a bard to use its speed song and run along the edge of whatever high-level forest was between the two. CohhCarnage. Oh, dude, you're talking about CohhCarnage. Yeah, man. Absolutely. Yeah, speaking of CohhCarnage, that reminds me of like my rogue and how often I had to go there for my epic weapon. Funny enough, I recently had a full-sized replica of Cloud Sword made. It's actually on my Twitter. It's under the Cohh's collection hashtag. And it is actually like a full blacksmithed sword of Clouds from Final Fantasy VII. And when I got it, the quality's super good. And yeah, oh, it's super heavy. Oh god, it's heavy. I got it and I was really pleased with the quality and everything. And the first thing I asked him is, can you make me a rage bringer? So I think I'm gonna see if they'll make me a custom rage bringer. Like an actual real life rage bringer, which I think would be really cool. Mm-hmm. That'd be great. You still play Q on the P99 servers? Yeah, dude. That's awesome. I'm gonna follow Pouty's here for a sec. Let me see here. Yeah, here it is right here. That is, it's literally full size. It is crazy. I had to like hoist it up on my shoulder. I even got to pick out the material that went in it and stuff. It's super cool. It's super cool. Mm-hmm. It's a pretty badass sword. Who made it? I found a prop manufacturer. I think it was on Etsy. Yeah. You'll want to oh, what's up? What's up, Zacchaeus? You'll want to keybind stopcast or something like Z. Very helpful. Hitting melody again just starts it over again. Oh, does it? No, I think if I hit melody, there it goes and it's going. Hold on. Let me check here. There goes the first song. There goes the second. You can see it going right here. Then if I hit it again, yeah. No, yeah, it stops it. Maybe they made that change. Yeah, it seems to work okay. Mm-hmm. What's the server? We are on Yellowknack. Mm-hmm. Yep, Yellowknack. Oh, cool. A game where I can watch in 480p and not miss anything. Well, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. I just realized this is the first time I've streamed EQ from my new studio. Feels good, man. Feels good. Yeah. Got all this room. Thing is a little tough, but we good. Altazar, I know, right? Oh my god, that statue. That statue. I can't believe it. Like, how does Square Enix not do something about that? Oh my lord. Fire King Kyle, it's pretty wild, dude. It's pretty wild. Kame says, is Pouty's carrying you again? Dude, when the server got announced, it was Pouty basically sent me a message and he's like, are we doing this? So yeah, Pouty and me will probably play whenever we can. I'm probably gonna do cozy streams of this. If you guys don't mind hanging out while I play it in the evenings. Or at least a little bit. And we'll kind of, you know, see where it goes. If I play long enough, maybe we'll do some raiding or something. And kind of go from there. So for those who don't know, Pouty EQ is a big member of our community. We play on the progressions a lot, so it's an opportunity to hang out and chill and maybe do some raiding later if we make it that far and, you know, do all that fun stuff. Like I've said many times, my goal is to one day play on an EverQuest progression server and make it all the way through Planes of Power. That's my goal. Planes of Power is where I stopped as a kid. I got to the point where I was in my main guild back in EverQuest, like back in 2000 whatever, and we were all playing our ass off when Planes of Power came out, and right when my guild started raiding, I had to go on a long vacation. I think it was like a couple weeks or something. I don't remember what I did. I think I went to California or something. And by the time I got back, the guild was having these like there was a bunch of inner strife going on in the guild because they were like trying to debate. They were trying to progress really fast, but at the same time, people needed to catch up because the way that Planes of Power works is you have to, when you complete a raid, you get a flag, and you have to have that flag on your account to do further raids. And what basically happened is right when I got back, they had just essentially decided that everyone who wasn't caught up at that point was not going to be part of like the lead raid team, and they were going to keep progressing. And I had like just missed the window because I was out of town. So unfortunately, at that point, I don't remember. I think another MMO was coming out around that time I wanted to play. So I was just like, I'm gonna go play that. And I never did any of the Planes of Power stuff. So my goal is to one day make it through all the Planes of Power. Like beat the challenge I never did as a kid. One day. We'll see. It'd be a lot of fun. Oh, DOC was awesome. Dude, we played... DOC was big. I got super sucked into Anarchy Online. I played Anarchy Online for a long time. I loved Anarchy Online. I played an agent. And it was a blast. It was an absolute blast. DOC, I played a lot of that. Warhammer Online. Shadowbane. Played a lot of Shadowbane. Oh, dude. A lot of Shadowbane. That game was a lot of fun. That was the first MMO I played like seriously with my wife. She was actually the recruitment officer for my guild back at the time. That was a lot of fun. Would you recommend EQ or EQ2 for a new player? Probably EQ2. EQ2 is a lot more accessible isn't the word, because accessibility these days definitely means like accessibility like due to disabilities. So I wouldn't say accessible. EverQuest 2 is a lot more approachable. Let's use that word. Approachable is a better word. Not accessible. That's not the right word. Approachable. EverQuest 2 is a lot more approachable. And I think if you're used to MMOs of this day and age, it is a lot more easy to get into. Mm-hmm. Don't get me wrong, EQ1 is fun. And if you can get hooked on it, it's a fantastic game. But it's like a good example of this game is when this game starts, you're given a note to talk to a guy. And you go and talk to the person, your guild master, and they're like, hey, here's like a really, really basic quest that no one actually does. And some of them don't even give quests. And that's it. That's all you get. Like you don't basically get anything else. No, go here to this quest hub. You're not told where enemies are that are your level. Like it's just, you're just basically dropped into a world. And you just kind of have to figure it out. Yeah. That's right, Murgle. Mm-hmm. Dropped into the deep end of the pool. Pretty much. Yeah. I mean, honestly, it's one of the reasons I love games like Outward so much. Is, I get like similar vibes from Outward, where you just like start the game and you're given like the loosest of basic quests, and then it's like, go! Go into the world, be free. Why did I not play WoW? I was an EverQuest kid. I played WoW. I think the highest level I've ever had in WoW was like 44 Hunter or something. It just, the graphics of WoW never grabbed me. The gameplay of WoW, I always felt was just like a not as fun EverQuest, and it just, I started playing EQ2 instead of WoW. I played EQ2 instead of WoW when it came out, and I just never really got into WoW. Yeah. Sephiroth, I looked into it. I thought about it. But I decided to roll on Yelnak at the end of the day. Yeah. Oh, and that's cool, yeah. Planes of Power is my fave if you do it at a proper and rate it with your favorite class. Yeah, I'm thinking about giving it a try one day. I very much doubt it'll be this server. It might be. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Oh, Rift. Dude, I loved Rift. I had a huge amount of time in Rift as well. Rift was so cool because it had everything. Rift had like standard theme park MMO stuff with open world PvP and raiding. And it had that cool like multi-class system. Like Rift was such a cool MMO. It was so good. It was so cool playing that game. I loved it. I loved it. I played that game religiously for months, years. Did all the raids I could at the time. I'll never forget. Oh man, my wife raided with me in Rift for a while, and there was this one mob that was such a pain in the ass because this mob was one of the first mobs in MMOs that had the glare mechanic. If you've ever heard of that mechanic, and the glare mechanic is that the mob does something and you have to turn away. You have to not look at the mob. You have to physically turn your camera away from the mob. And for some reason, my wife, who was a decent raider, I mean, she was okay. She certainly held her weight. For some reason, she couldn't get this mechanic down. And the part about this particular raid is that if one person would miss the glare mechanic, it essentially wiped the raid. So it was really, really tough. It was really tough. And yeah, dude, it was rough. It was rough. It was fun. Cohh's wife got kicked from the raid. No. She got it eventually. No, she got it. It was just the kind of thing where that was one of the first times I ever saw my wife get just like super, super frustrated by it. Like she was not having a good time at the end of that raid. She was not having a good time at the end of that raid. It was not a good raid.